No, I don't think I. Where's the computer? Where's the computer? Okay, you
All right, welcome again.
Whatever color you are,
We are only on YouTube tonight, not no Twitchy tonight, although you might hear some twitching in the background. I'm only on Twitch today.
There you are. I'm at flat. Nope, like the. Where is Howard Jack, right?
Let me make sure here.
Oh shit, I'm getting Jack. Hey, Sue. Hey. Sponsors. Find this. Find the bad guy.
Unfortunately, their music is on this, and I'm trying to listen. So their channel is unfortunately not music for podcast. So all right, you have nothing. Goodbye. Okay. By the way, get this out. Da, 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 do, 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 da. Ah.
Someone doing washing, you?
Hello. Yeah,
Hello.
yeah, the wife is doing dishes. How's it going?
Not too bad, you? I haven't gone mad yet.
Oh, yeah, well. You also haven't had, I'm not gonna say it. Anyways. And could have had to have put up with a certain individual for hours today. Anyways,
You mean Tobin?
Yes, I said nothing.
I know that. I've seen Hogan's Heroes. That is fucking hilarious. I don't know what I did without that show. I know nothing.
I know nothing.
That known Richard Dawson.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
He's brilliant. Anyway.
Okay, your character. I the question I have is, do you want to do white violin? I mean, is that what you're really aiming for, or?
Yes, no, I did sort of have an idea of either. Because, I mean, have you seen the show or no?
I've read some of it. I have some of the comic book that it
Okay.
actually is from, so I do know the basics idea of it.
Because what could, you know, because I know they did slightly change it, obviously, for the Netflix show, not because obviously they had to, because obviously since it's like, because I know in the comic books gets a brains blown out.
Yeah, but yeah, the second, whereas they had a different, yeah, they pretty much
they
all
did
get
it
screwed.
differently.
Yeah, they kind of do it differently, and well, they
Yeah,
also needed another season, you know.
yeah. Hey, for that.
So
Yeah.
but I mean, what I'm thinking about is the the power sets and all that, because that's actually what she can do is actually a fairly standard power set. It's super powerful. And I know very easily how to build that kind of power set. But that's if that's the kind of powers you want, then that'll be easy to do for me.
Hmm. Because I was sort of thinking to myself, I don't know whether or not to sort of do it like, not necessarily in terms of not step by step by the show, but in a sense of sort of saying it'll gradually happen, and then it's sort of like either she's because at the end of it, she's basically in a sense doesn't know whether or not she's a villain or a good guy. It's basically
Right. Yeah. She has her moral compass is so screwed up she doesn't know what side she's really on.
yeah.
Which is I can work with a lot of that. I will tell you that right now of the people that are in the party, I have 3 teenagers. Well, one's not even a teenager yet. I have 3 teenagers. Sume technically is main character, and Ray is doing something completely goofy. So,
Technically, they're going by 1989, so that would technically put 29 to 30 ballpark. But that's a paradigm that can change to suit your game. I'm just giving you a reference.
yeah. Oh, I gotta go to independent court. Oh, okay. So yeah,
To up.
I can I luckily the show does still fit in with the theme of my game in a lot of ways. It might be
Yeah.
just slightly different, but it really does fit in with the theme of my.
Because, I mean, I can give you. I mean, I think I know there's a YouTube clip that's got all the parts of just for Vanya that could give you some basis of what could lead up. What I could do for a backstory is that basically she's from that universe that slipped through the rip because someone's basically time traveled and she's just ended up where everyone else is, and it's like, oh, either she is the white violin then, or she just can't remember.
Right.
And then it's like she's a true wallflower that basically, in a sense, has to take freaking pop pills. Because basically, in the show, they've just made us like, oh, someone told her that she didn't have abilities, and then she realizes by the end that she does, and then it's like, oh, that's why she goes batshit cuckoo.
Right. Well, do you want to base it more on the show? I mean, that would be fine. I could do that because
Okay.
because if
Yeah.
because of the fact that it basically caused the apocalypse. Perhaps here's my idea, and whether or not you want to do it or not, sure up to you. But my idea is that she was sent back in time to try to stop the apocalypse, but she ended up in the wrong world.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because at the end of the show, they've teleported into the past, and that's what I'm saying. It says she's basically, because obviously with what happened with Five is basically he ended up at the apocalypse,
Right.
whereas she's in. Basically, it's like, as the original half-breed sort of said, it says it's like you time travel, you can end up like a squirrel.
Mm.
So basically, in a sense, yes. So that's why she's either fallen into the universe that you've got now as the white violin, or she's back as vanilla.
I would say that she's white violin. That's kind of what I'm. That's really what I'm aiming for. Is I would say that maybe her powers aren't as powerful as she was. Because of that, because of the time travel and things aren't quite right. But she has the powers that she remembers them. That's what I'm thinking would be a better way.
From what I've seen from, so I know there's been, I think there's possible leaked footage. Obviously, at near the end of episode 10, she was shot beside her ear, so basically she's gone tone deaf.
Mm-hmm.
So she's going to have, like, waking up not know where she is, where the fuck she is, and what the fuck she's doing there.
Right.
So.
Well, plus, I think isn't one of the side effects of the way they were doing time travel, and again, this is kind of my reading of everything, not really actually watching it. That basically they're younger when they time travel backwards, which would also explain that her powers aren't quite to the level that they were in the show yet.
Yeah, again, as well as sort of like, because I've seen the title of the script for the second season.
Mm-hmm.
They said it's going back to where it all began. So basically, they might try to make changes.
Yeah.
But going by the comic books, I know that Luther, Klaus, and Diego end up in Vietnam.
Mm-hmm.
Five and Allison end up shooting JFK.
Right.
And Vanya's basically bedridden, whereas in the third one, which somewhat read, I've got the copy right here, and I'm staring at it, and I haven't read it yet, but I know she basically learns how to walk again after being 9 milled in the head.
Right.
What I will do is basically got just her scenes, so you could take of that what you will.
Mhm. That'll work.
So she could with the moral compass, it could be she could up at one point in the stage either attacking the heroes, just sort of realizing it's like, oh crap, what's going on, and then it's up to the others to sort of either set the compass straight or push it a bit further towards the other side. I don't know.
Well, it'll work. Which I'm sure we can get it to work that way.
Yeah, but I'm just sort of saying it
Yeah.
gives these sort of like the opportunity, because she's not gonna know where she is, and sort of like, and all of a sudden she's like just gonna lash out because she doesn't know what's going on. And sort of like all of a sudden it's like, why did sort of like she pushed a lot of like the heroes across the way? And it's like, oh, do they think she's a villain or a bad guy or a good guy? And they could sort of turn around and say, okay, they got to figure it out.
That would work. Work very well. All right. Yeah, I think that'll work out.
Because the other thing was that the last superheroes game is that when Tobin's character kept on wanting to do the RPs with me, and it was basically, in a sense, he knew the future and was back in time. And I was like to myself, I thought, wasn't he doing this time around? It so fits. I'm like, he hasn't seen the show, and I just sort of smack him over the head, and it's like,
Yeah. Well,
I don't blame him. I mean, to be fair, I don't want to spoil it for him as well. So it's like, oh crap.
yeah. And the character he's running this time is very much more Sailor Moonish. So, which is a
actually
little
like Sailor Moon.
well. I mean, the character is very similar to Sailor Moon in a lot of ways. So it'll be interesting to see how. And then Ron is doing another Japanese anime. Esjan's character is really interesting as well. So it's, and of course Ray is not doing anything.
He's not doing anything. He's just doing box standard.
No, he's not doing anything standard. You know Ray. He can't do anything straight.
Oh, Ray, you, me, and Ray know how to do it.
Yeah, exactly. He is.
And Ron.
Yep. Yeah. Ron. Yes. So it's going to be definitely an interesting group. We got, and Mark, who's joining us, who's been in my D&D game and in Ron Star Wars. Mark is playing basically a young version of Magneto.
Yeah, I did see that. I did sort of hear that when you were sort of doing the thing, and I'm thinking, I was just trying to think of the last name, and I couldn't think for the life of me for about half an hour, and then it was like, oh, it's Eric Lenchner, and it's like, I was just trying to put it in freaking Google, it's like, oh no, it's something different. It's like, Google.
Yeah.
I'd love to see sort of like his Magneto try and take me on, basically, in a sense. It's like, the only thing you probably take is the strings. And that's it.
Yeah.
Like, why can't it's like, it's wooden.
Yeah.
Because I've seen the one where Reed Richards takes Magneto out with a wooden gun.
Yeah.
Funny. I want to see more cartoons of that. Seriously.
Yeah, that was fun. This.
So it's not this Friday. It's next Friday you're doing it because I know you said it's your wife's.
Yeah, it's
belated.
it's my wife's birthday this Friday. I can't. I won't be doing anything then.
The
I'll be doing it next Friday. So
Oh, so it'd be the first.
yeah,
Yeah.
but I'll be honest. I missed doing superheroes. So
Yeah, I mean, you did. I think either said it last August or you have said it a fair few times. And I mean,
mhm.
I can understand that. And I mean, I do. I mean, sadly, at the time, I was moving and my work was a complete
Oh yeah,
pain in the nads, and it still is because I've got 4 hours from here to there and back.
yeah,
Now, rather than 20 minutes, it's now 4 hours there and back, and it's my dad doing the driving. So it's like, oh, okay.
yeah. Well, at least you're doing something though.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not at the moment because obviously due to the
Yeah,
long flu. But
yeah,
as I was saying to someone, I've got the furlong.
yeah. Can't talk
Which
too much about what's going on, by the way, because I am streaming on YouTube
okay.
and
Yeah.
they're bitchy
Oh
about
yeah,
it.
because they've
Yeah, they're big bitchy about it. So can't talk. Okay, so that was Rescue Iron Hand, and I just beat the heck out of it. Really? That was okay. We've hit levels of frustration have to.
why is that working? Oh, because safety.
Yeah, I think it'll work out well. What is?
So how long would the game be in a sense? The session.
Oh, it's only going to be a couple hours long because Tobin's got to end early and Ron's got to end early. So I mean, it's only going to be like a couple hours a night whenever I run it.
Okay. Because it was like there was. I didn't want to sort of come off like a bit of a child or a
Hmm.
preaching child, but it's like I like the caveat was just so long as Tobin doesn't start thinking it's like, oh, it's like I can get to roleplay with SAS. It's like,
Yeah.
no. It's like, why?
Yeah.
You put me to sleep, and by the time I get something saying, and it's like it's too late.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Like that's gonna.
What I might have to do is because I don't have net per se, but I do have the Emmys for your consideration DVD of it. What I could do is say to Terminus is, look, I could probably stream it on Discord
Yeah.
live, but I don't know if that's frowned upon.
Probably. I don't know.
Mm.
But that's all right. I have access to it if I want. So
Mm.
I have the Matt ways. So oh, okay. and working on Izdian's character, and then slight error on Marks and a slight error on Tobin's. But other than that, yeah, we'll be ready to go. So, hello, hi Irish Jane Lawyer, and hi Cyrillac. How you guys doing on over on YouTube there? Appreciate you joining me. I'm sorry I get a little slow about responding sometimes, but I do respond. It's just a little slower than I should, but I'm playing a game called City of Heroes. I'm talking to my friend from England.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm not streaming on Twitch tonight.
No, I get that because it was like I didn't see the purple
Hmm.
dot next to you, and I was like, oh, what's up? Like, when he said you were streaming, I was like, oh crap.
Yeah, I just I didn't want to do it. I already did it for 4 hours earlier, so I didn't want.
Makes sense.
I am gonna have to make a quick run away. But now back.
Okay.
Well, I'll be back, guys. Enjoy the character floating in the air. All right, I am back.
Welcome back.
So,
What is your YouTube name again?
what?
Alright, your YouTube.
Oh, a YouTube is The West Life, all one word.
No. Boy band. Wait, The West Life.
Mm-hmm. THEWESTLV.
There's no underscore or anything like that.
Nope, no underscore. We got lucky. Mission. Da, 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 da. Go.
So shame on YouTube, you can't see how many viewers you got.
Oh, I turned that off.
Oh, 4 now, yeah.
Diagnosis. Shit. Name.
Are you looking to get the Avengers game when it comes down in August?
You know,
Round.
I'm. I kind of am, but I'm kind of afraid. You know, they have just haven't the stuff I've seen about it makes me worried that that not as action oriented as I would like. But you know, I still
Mm.
I'm just too much of a superhero fan to not, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I looked at it. I thought it's not exactly like how we remembered the Marvel Heroes game one.
Yeah.
At the same time, it's like, oh, it's gone commercial. It's like, oh, great.
Hmm. Yeah, I missed the Marvel one, but nothing we can do about that.
True. I mean,
That was,
I was gonna ask. Go on.
yeah, it's just it, they should have checked out the guy that they sold the damn company to.
True. I thought they. Thought if memory, I think memory might serve me wrong. This is when they were doing when they did have the um contract for the merger or whatever it was with the companies that they sort of said, oh, you could either fire them or that's it.
Yeah, well, with the Marvel game, the Marvel Heroes game, you know, where you had it was the Diablo style game.
Yeah.
That well, they got rid of they were mad at the fact that the guy that was basically in charge um, was very blunt. So the investors basically, forced him out, forced him to quit. The guy they put in charge turns out had a um, had convictions for child abuse.
Yeah, I didn't really well spell that out.
Yeah, so that kind of blew up because so
Mm.
and somebody, and I know who did it, which is really annoying, who was a supporter of the original, guy that created the game and stuff, was the one that brought it to Marvel's attention and thinking that, oh, they just kicked the guy out, and no, they shut
Oh,
down
Black
the
and
game.
White Knight, the whole fucking thing.
Yeah, and they just forced the guy out, but no, that's not what happened. They just said, nope, we're canceling the game. So this person who loved the game, who was a friend of the person who was the original owner, was the one that screwed it all up for everybody. And then it was a female, and she did not. She refused to acknowledge that that was what happened. And okay, I won't be talking to you anytime soon anymore because I know what you did, and you screwed it up for everybody because trying to thinking that you're going to do good, but you basically miscalculated what Marvel does. Knows happen. You know,
Mm.
yeah, you really don't want, you know, Disney associated with child abuse. That's a good way to get your butt, canceled.
They didn't want any more skeletons in their closet.
Yeah, number
No,
already.
they
So
have. Yeah.
yeah, that they already didn't have. Yeah. I still miss that game quite a bit, but the fact that City of Heroes came back is enough for me.
It's a shame that the server's a bit screwed up for the City of Heroes one.
Yeah.
Because the weird thing is Steam hasn't taken it away in its not necessarily its store, but it's still in my library. And it's like, Steam, take this off now.
Yeah.
I mean, I can understand there's a lot of outrage for people who spent money. I mean, I know you spent money. I know I spent money on the damn thing, but it's like I know I wasn't gonna get any of that back.
I spent, okay, well, all right. I spent a lot on not only the regular, the Steam
You bought all of it,
slash
didn't you?
PC, I bought the PS. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a lot of money invested on that end. You know, the way it works. But I have to say that the new Avengers game, at least, being done by a reputable company.
Hmm.
Oh, Square Enix.
Yeah. Hopefully they don't do what they did with the I think the Final Fantasy Online,
Mm-hmm.
which I think they had a fair few issues with at
Mm.
some point of launch.
Yeah. But they, I mean, but that was a while ago. So, and they
Oh yeah.
relaunched it, and Ron plays it religiously. So,
Oh yeah. I'm not completely poo-pooing.
come on, David, turn on your fast speed. Well, the one thing you'll be in South Florida area, by the way.
Beg
Where
pardon?
I put the game in, this time in South Florida.
South
So,
where?
as in like Miami, Orlando, Tampa. So, Florida area. So that's where I'm kind of setting the game at for location wise.
Okay. Sadly, the only places I know are Disneyland,
And yeah, that's a big.
Universal. Sadly. Mm.
Yep, that's pretty much Universal, Disneyland.
Epcot, yeah.
You
Magic
know,
Kingdom.
yeah, and then where is the well, there's going to be stuff in all three major cities down there. Plus, there's stuff with the Everglades that'll be down. That's the other place that's kind of down there, Everglades.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And so that'll be
Isn't there a little Cuba or a little Haiti, isn't there?
yeah, that's in Miami. Oh, and of course, if you really want to, the WWE will be performing.
Oh, is Dubs playing?
No, I
Ah.
know he'll be upset about that one, but
Because if we weren't characters from what I'm doing, there was one person I would sort of say yes, you can have.
well, he lives in Jacksonville, so I mean, he would have been. I did originally come up with the idea that this would be, an area that he actually knew and could help me with, but then, he moved to Jacksonville, which is actually a little bit further north, and then,
Oh yeah,
uh,
it's a bit further Midwest, isn't it?
and then his the other thing was, I don't know, he's just kind of, he's been kind of goofy.
Oh, what? Unsociably goofy.
Well, just don't take it. So I don't want to say,
Yeah,
'cause he
yeah,
might
no, no,
watch
no, 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 no,
he
yeah,
might
yeah,
watch
yeah.
this, but it's just,
Hey,
I don't know.
he does what he wants to do.
Yeah, he does what he wants to do, and he's got his own games and streams and everything he does. So
Yeah.
all right, that's cool. I don't mind him. It's just that because of the restrictions I have on conversation, I'd be afraid that he'd triple over those. So,
Fair enough.
but come on.
Was there any major questions that you needed for my character?
No, because I know. I think I'll tell you right now, if you don't mind. I will have you appearing right at the start. So, that way you'll understand what I mean when it gets going. But I think the thing that's going to reunite, get everybody together, is, and learning about one another is going to be you coming through the rift, if that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. I mean, she's not gonna know where the funk she is.
Mm-hmm.
Or why she's wearing white after Labor Day.
Yeah, exactly. I think we'll go with that, and then that'll be a good hook to get everybody together.
Mm.
We'll go from there.
Almost seems a bit Terminator-ish, but hey, everyone's doing it these days.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm not going to completely alter the entire storyline behind Terminator, just
No, but I'm
because
just
we
sort of
want
saying
to.
the whole trope of time travel, and it's just basically, oh, one person just comes in, and the whole story just jumps in.
Well, it's not technically time travel, which is another kind of time travel, but it's
Mm.
in the fact that it's actually more of a dimensional jump, just basically,
That's true. That's
you're-
true. Yeah. Because time travel, you're going from one time period to another, whereas
this you're going from one alternate universe to,
one to another one, yeah.
to,
The same with time travel, but it's more of where you hit it. Yeah. But then again, if we kept on explaining it, people's heads will just implode. Goodness.
yeah, exactly.
I really want to know about. I don't know why.
Retread. That's rare for around here. Police and ambulance sirens. Rare for
Oh
here.
yeah. I heard signs. Oddly enough, I haven't heard any sirens around my way. I live on a absolute hill.
Hmm?
I used to live on an incline on a hill, but now I live on top of a hill. So if I go out the side of my garden and then past there's like a track behind the fence, because technically you can park your car back there, but there's no crash barrier. So if you
Mm-hmm.
go off that cliff, you're going 60 foot down.
Hmm?
Yeah,
Ouch.
exactly. And we've got a garage back there, and it's like we don't drive. I mean, some people drive their cars back there. We don't. We
Christine's playing with. What are you doing? Just annoying me. Okay. Fine.
why?
Hmm.
We went back into person. Pulled back in. showed Golden Girls on Channel 5. The odd thing was that even though I somewhat collect the Funko Pops, but at the same time my younger sister decided to sort of say, yes, tag me with a photo with Angela Lansbury doing Murder, She Wrote. I was like, why are you showing me this? This is because you watched that show. And I was like, technically I do and I don't. It's,
All right. You know what? I'm gonna head. I'm getting really tired.
okay, I mean, if you want, you want to discuss my character or anything like that, let me know.
Yeah, what I'll do is I'll make up a preliminary character and send it to you, and then you can go over it and say, okay, what about this? What about that? Type of thing. If that's all right.
Because, yeah, that's fine. I mean, what we could do is, because I sent you that link of source material, so you can do that what you will, in a sense, to...
Yeah, get it down.
Yeah, because, I know you know what the abilities do, but it's more of sort of saying, okay, we could either use that, not use that, and that way I can sort of mentally sort of figure out, okay,
Right.
that would be sort of like, okay, what can I do, what can I not do, and it's like, okay, then put the motivation into that, and then just go.
Yep. That'll work. That'll work. Okay. Well, thanks for stopping by.
And no problem.
Yeah.
Thank you for
We
having me.
we hardly ever talk anymore. That's why
I do apologize for that, because it's like,
I know why. You don't need to mention it, but but
no, it's not who you think. Granted, the problem thing is that I'd probably end up in an argument with him.
yeah, I know. Oh, trust me. It happens every time that Ron and I'm around the same.
I'd like to speak to Ron, because I'd like
Yeah.
to catch up with him, and you, and Ray
Yeah.
as well. Even though I
Yeah.
probably added Ray, and he's like, no, he doesn't want to be friends on Discord. But I still love him.
Yeah.
No love
Yeah.
lost to him.
Yeah, exactly. Alrighty. Well, I'm going to end the stream. Thanks, guys, for watching on YouTube. We'll get some. We're going to hit this up tomorrow, but I'm thinking about playing something different. So.